Hello, everybody. I'm Martino Puccio here on Mayo Media Network for the Euro 2020 betting preview show for June 20th. Obviously, I'm over from The Athletic. You can go and follow me on Twitter at Martino Puccio to get some of my picks and find some of my work over there. But before we get into the two matches on this Father's Day, we just like to ask you guys to like, comment, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and let us know as you get ready for all these previews as they will come along for the rest of the month and into July. So let's get into it. Italy versus Wales. This one's actually for the group, guys. Whoever wins this ends up winning Group A. We know it's the final match day. There's going to be a lot of intensity brought within this one. Italy hosting again within Rome as they're hosting all the group stage matches at the Stadio Olimpico, where Roma and Lazio both play in. Let's get into this. Italy's going to come out and win this. They're going to put everything that they need towards it. They look like the best team within the tournament so far throughout 2 matches, 6 goals, 0 conceded. They haven't conceded in forever. They're on a 29-match unbeaten streak, and Wales look exposed. Let's call it for what it is. They played a solid match against Turkey, but they left a lot of opportunities open for them. They were wasteful often, especially Aaron Ramsey. Gareth Bale missed a penalty. He had a lot of space and that pace to create, though. But again, that was against Turkey. It was not against this Italian midfield, who could potentially get Marco Verratti back. Even losing their captain, Giorgio Chiellini, Italy had Francesco Acerbi coming off the bench to solidify that. And it was shown again that it's very hard to find a weakness within this side. The wings are going to be the battle here. Daniel James, Gareth Bale. We'll see that against Spinazzola, Lorenzo Insigne, Giovanni Di Lorenzo, and Domenico Berardi starting on the right wing if he does for that, or Federico Chiesa. For me, the confidence is just sky high. All these midfielders are gaining more experience as they're some of the youngest ones within the tournament itself. So with that, I personally like going over 2.5 because even if Wales is not able to win this one, they want to keep this one open. They want to give themselves a chance because they have 4 points already. They got that tough game out against Swiss. We see them beat Turkey. They're probably through to the next round. So whatever they can get here potentially to get into that second place spot, because there might be some goal differential issues. We're going to see them try and keep this maybe close perhaps. But I think it's going to be open and they're going to try and go for the group win because it's definitely a possibility for them. So over 2.5 at even money is yes. But I personally love Italy winning both halves within this game. So they're going to win the first half 1-0 or 2-0, and they're going to win the second half as well. That's at plus 285. For me, Italy is the best team in this tournament behind the French. And they're going to show it again. They're at home. They really don't lose in Italy. I think this is the safest bet that you can make that Italy will be getting in this one. Put in some other parlays. If you have some NBA parlays, some MLB parlays, it's not something that you should be scared of and scared off of to take away from. So again, Italy, I expect to dominate this match. Again, if you want to go with some goal scorers, Ciro Immobile again is somebody that obviously, again, if you have him as Italy's highest goal scorer, that was once at plus 185 in some places, dwindling all the way down to almost even money now because the next guy that's tied with him is a midfielder. So it kind of says all you need to know about that. So if you want to take Ciro Immobile scoring again in this one, take a look at some of those odds. All right, Turkey versus Switzerland. This is do or die for some of these countries right here. For me, this is all Switzerland. Turkey looked lifeless. They had some of their opportunities within their game against Wales. It was boiling over. Frustration, multiple yellow cards coming out. Hakan Çalhanoğlu, one of them, Burak Yilmaz, was losing his frustration. His age was really showing within that. They couldn't keep up with a lot of the pace in this. Switzerland, as much as the scoreline dictated Italy dominating, in which they did, they still played a tight match against Wales. Better off, they probably should have won that one. I think they win this one against Turkey. I really like to pair Italy and Swiss in a moneyline parlay. It's at plus 158. So that's something that has pretty good plus money value. The Turks could come out and try and advance, but they're -4 in the goal differential. The Swiss are only -2. It's going to take something nuclear in order for that to happen with Turkey getting into the next round. I just kind of don't see it happening. The Swiss are going to vie and try and get this win because even if they were to, draw this match, they're probably not going to be in great shape in terms of those third place teams advancing to the next round. So they're going to be hungry for that. That's the kind of theme that we want to look towards here when we're going towards some of that stuff. So that's why I'm going with the Swiss in that, and you take that parlay. So how about this? I think there's going to be goals within this one. Both teams to score is something I see happening. Turkey getting shut out through this whole tournament would be absolutely stunning, and them getting absolutely 0 points as well is another stunning thing that a lot of people didn't see. I had them as a dark horse for the tournament at plus 5,000 in some areas, but they're just a no-show so far. And I think it's eventually going to get to them. A lot of these players are emotional guys. They could want to play for pride, and I think they will go for a win. So that's why I think we're going to see some goals in this. So same game parlay, both teams to score, yes, and over 2.5 goals plus 107. Again, not a lot of risk. You're pushing towards this direction, and where you see the Swiss know they have to win. Turkey know they have to win if they have any semblance of a chance of potentially getting into the next round, which is probably unlikely at the end of the day. But all you need to know is this. I think it's going to be an open game. I think these teams are really going to try and score some of these goals and win. But if the Swiss end up taking the lead here, I think you're probably going to also see them try and run it up. There is the angle that you might want to end up seeing the Swiss sitting back, playing compact, and not wanting to allow another goal. There's always that opportunity, and you could see both of these teams duking it out within the second half and having more of a tactical battle. But until then, we're probably just going to keep it safe and assume everything's free flowing and open because it's the final match day and these teams want to make it into the knockout round. You guys let me know what you think is going to happen within this final match day. Of the two, comment it below. Is Swiss going to stay compact in the second half after potentially taking a lead, or is Turkey going to go full force the whole time, and is Swiss going to have to keep this game wide open? Please let us know in the comment section. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, rate everything as you like. Turn on that notification bell for more Euro 2020 previews. I am Martino Puccio. Happy betting, everyone.